Since the beginning of time, mankind always had an affinity towards underdogs. David and Goliath, The War of 1812, LeBron James and Space Jam 2.
What?
Today we watch sungjinwoo, a young nigga with a dream going from the clown of the town to Calvin Klein model with superhuman capability. He truly is a definition of a underdog. See what I did there? We're cooking today. From the outside looking in, the first time we see Jinwoo on the screen, it looks like he's the man.
Oh, hey, Jinwoo.
Yo, that nigga Jinwoo here.
Jinwoo, can I rub your
But let tell the truth.
Why is everybody flagging him down? Is that kid like a big deal or something?
He's the exact opposite. Jinwoo joined up not long after you quit. Well, they call him the weakest hunter of all mankind.
The whole thing was a facade, bro.
Hey, boy.
Jinwoo is here. Easy money today.
Jinwoo, you get no hoes, nigga.
That boy Jin got anti-motion. But if he does have one thing, he has that default anime love interest. Her name being Jo-hee, the only person that seems to care about him besides his sister. So the group finally enters the dungeon and Jin go ahead and grab him some pocket change off the ground when out of nowhere.
Dookie boy, watch out!
This moment really defined how weak Jin was, bro. Ran by a D-rank goblin. For those that don't play video games, these are usually enemies that you can pass your remote to a newborn baby and they could about their killer. And this is the same monster that's finna put Jin on a white tee. Yeah, it's kinda disgraceful. And to make matters worse, some hunter comes to Jin's rescue, killing the same goblin in one blow right in front of Jo-hee. You know Jo-hee was sitting there thinking,
why do I even bother with this nigga? I got A-rank hunters in my DMs.
So Shorty patches up Jin and he looking at the other hunters like, damn, I'm really a hoe for real. But by the time he finally gets healed up, the other hunters done kill all the enemies and they're celebrating. Until someone in the group stumbles upon this mysterious tunnel. The leader sees the tunnel and drops the terms and conditions on us.
Listen up, ladies and gents. Standard procedure is to report cases like this to the Hunters Association and wait for their approval.
Niggas pretty much said, boring.
There isn't any part of a D-rank dungeon that will be out of our group's league.
He's got another kid on the way. He was banking on a decent haul from this raid. It'd be okay to bend the rules a tiny bit, right?
At this point, we're at a crossroad. One side is call this weird ass hole in. The other side being go through this weird ass hole. I said asshole, that sounds so weird. This weird hole and kill whatever is on the other side. We can all guess which one they chose.
I vote yes.
Y'all know I'm good for dropping a saying, and today's saying is all glitters aren't gold. Ponder on that. They finally arrived to the boss room after a 40-minute walk through the tunnel and Jo-hee risen up Jin.
You could always show your thanks by taking me out to eat somewhere.
You want me to pull up? I'll come and slide by 8 p.m.
This area is a bishop in there. As soon as I seen them torches light up as soon as they enter, that would have been a telltale sign. Turn back around. Instantly. And Jo-hee ain't make the situation no better, sitting there talking about something.
The statue's been staring at us since we got up in here.
I would have stared at her pissed as hell. Like, let me live in my wonderland thinking I'm gonna get out of here safely and make it home. Please and thank you. After she told Jin about that statue, everything went downhill. I kid you not. That door that they went through slammed shut. Some douchebag nigga who thought he was the main character gonna try to run and escape got sliced at a 50-degree angle. And everyone started geeking, rightfully so. But that boy Jin couldn't help but take a look at that statue and those eyes said everything.
It's clobbering time.
Finally, after the statue stopped its purging, we went from a group of 13 to 6. The statue now unlocked this UAV up in this mug. So now we at the final stages of this boss room. Jinwoo might be a low-end E-rank hunter, but his IQ still makes him very useful. Jinwoo remembers all the trials that was given to them by the stone slab earlier, and remember that the last trial was to prove their faith. So theoretically, all the remaining hunters have to do is keep their eyes on the approaching statues to keep them from moving forward and wait out the blue flames on the outer circle of the altar, and they'll be able to leave. But these niggas ain't trying to hear that. Matter of fact, before Jin even came up with this idea, the Black Queen done already ran out the door, with Stan not a second behind her. At this point, Jinwoo's plan fell apart. We got Unk pretty much saying, fuck y'all, I got a family at home, like nobody else up in the room got a family. So he dips, and there's 3 remaining. Jinwoo, Jo-hee, and the leader, as I like to call him. The leader of the group was actually that nigga. He told Jinwoo and Jo-hee that they could go and he'll just stay so they can make it out. Bro deserves a Nobel Peace Prize if that plan actually went through. Tell me why Jo-hee legs gave out.
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy.
Like, you couldn't have asked for a worser time, bro. So Jinwoo, being the hero that the world doesn't deserve, but the hero that the world needs, tells the leader to take Jo-hee and go. Of course, they sat there and tried to argue Jo-hee out the situation, but I guess the leader started looking around and noticing that them statues was coming a little too close for comfort and knocked Shorty out, and they just dipped, bro. So by this time, it was lamb to the slaughter for our boy.
At every turn, but I still try as hard as I can. So this is bullshit! Bullshit! I'm glad my death means they can live.
His last words being,
I wish I had another chance.
well, slap my thigh and call me Cinderella, nigga. Jinwoo wakes up in the hospital confused as a bitch, wondering why he's fully recovered. So he draws to the idea that, man, maybe everything was just a dream. Until the men in black walked in the door and proved him wrong instantly. But the MIB wasn't there to give that man closure. They was there to see if he had a second awakening, which is basically when a hunter rank is re-rolled, which is a very rare occurrence, of course. Just the idea in itself got this man Jin mad excited, bro. I'm happy for him.
Well, sir, what rank does the monimeter say I am now?
Apologies. It would appear that we were mistaken about you.
Huh?
Even though it seems as if Jin is still dog water, he's unlocked a ability. And when I say ability, a ability. He has unlocked power that can make him as strong as a S rank hunter potentially, or maybe even stronger. We don't know. So now Jin is exploring his Neuralink when he sees daily quest. He looks at tasks and sees at the bottom, if not completed, a penalty will be given. But like most of us,
I ain't doing that shit.
he would've did all them tasks in a timely manner. Cause now bro has to survive a Mark II Alaskan bullworm for 4 hours straight. Truly, this is how I knew that this nigga Jin had to be an MC. Cause lower than 1% of people on this planet could survive that. I don't even think I would be able to survive that. 4 hours? This Alaskan excuse my French, this Mark II Alaskan bullworm is chasing me, bro. Call my mama and tell her I love her. For real, for real. Now, you guys, let's focus up because we're in the redemption arc. So grab them snacks and relax them backs cause our boy is evolving. After the Alaskan bullworm situation, Jin understands the consequences if he doesn't get his grind on, which was just another incentive to get his grind on anyway because he always wanted to become stronger. Jin begins training every day to the point where he unlocks a dungeon. And mind you, he's training so hard. Jo-hee came to visit him, seeing that he was on the grind, and was just like,
He ain't got no time for me.
she knew off rip. She ain't even had to ask the nigga. She knew just by looking at the grind, this nigga ain't gonna have no time for me. Which she would be right. He has something to prove, y'all. That boy got something to prove. So the dungeon he unlocked would be the first dungeon he's been in since the incident. Not to mention his first dungeon he ever done solo. So this should be a test to see all the improvements that's been made. Soon as Jin get up in the dungeon, it was time to rumble! Bro was faced with 3 hog rider looking goblins and they were not playing with bro, hitting him with all types of acrobat attacks. And they weren't taking turns. The jumping was real.
Give me your coochie!
Despite this nigga Jin getting his ass whooped at first, he gains his footing up in the fight and he start picking off them gremlins one by one. Look at that boy Jin. He is tired of the disrespect, bro. He is tired y'all sleeping on him. He wasn't done though. To move on to the entree, we got a Terminator wolf who wants a taste of that Jinwoo casserole. The wolf wasted no time breaking that boy's Jin weapon. And best believe the enemy was a step up from them goblins. That name tag was bright crimson red. Jin got so scared he couldn't even move his legs on some Jo-hee shit. But I believe the idea of no healers being there, basically nobody can save him, had made him step his game up. Straight switched on survival instincts. Bros are hitting Harley Quinn acrobats. Like, you ain't gotta do all that to get away from no attacks. He gotta know the hose washing. Showing out, nigga. Jin hits the wolf with the Falcon Punch. Had the wolf looking like,
oh shit, this nigga throw hands.
Even though that punch was mad nasty, Jin knew that punches wasn't gonna be enough to kill this wolf. So bro just grabs a sword out his inventory like he's Steve and splits the wolf face in half, bro. I told y'all. Remember, let's not forget where Jin comes from. The ridicule, the embarrassment. He was called the weakest in the world. They said that his score was so low that he was basically a civilian. Look at him now, catching bodies. More wolves end up coming, but they all got slaughtered. Jin pretty much used them as an XP farm. So now with Jin's newfound strength, he's in search for a fight with the dungeon boss. Best believe a fight was found. Blue Fang Kazaka, aka Long Ass Snake, must have heard what had happened to them wolves, because it played no games with Jin. His sword couldn't penetrate through the snake's scales, which the snake took full advantage of, throwing that boy Jin around like a football. No mercy was given. So pretty much this goes on for some time, to the point where this man Jin gets knocked into a flashback. The dookiest hunter of all mankind?
Yup, that's word on the street.
I guess,
They old his, but they act so much like peons sometimes. Grind, show them niggas you ain't for play. I believe in you.
Say less. Appreciate that, Mr. Son. We all know the equation. Flashback equals comeback. Jin gives his all to this fight. He literally punches the snake's scale off. Mind you that his sword couldn't penetrate. And just, I guess, choked him. I don't know if that's a choke or he broke his vein. I don't know really what it was, but he killed the dang thing. And he was more than happy, bro. He was laughing in euphoria. And let's not mind you, it was some loot that was given for killing that thing. That boy Jin is up on the scoreboard, bro. At this point, Jin is the same animal, but a different beast. What that means, I don't know. Kobe said it, so we're gonna go with it. But this whole thing was great to just watch and experience. Seeing Jin go from the butt of the joke to no joke at all was just amazing. But y'all, it's way more stuff that I can do as far as videos with this anime series. So if support is given on this video, best believe I'm gonna have some more stuff that's coming out with solo leveling. But that's only if support is given. Yeah. But anywho, I thank y'all for making it to the end of the video as always. It's been y'all boy, Eli Pulls. Have a blessed remainder of your day. I'm out. Peace.
Jinwoo, can I rub your dick?